he won a lot of that tournament with just drug talk, like talking about all he was talking about was moving packs, nigga. Like that's how he won, nigga. All the damn tournaments, nigga. Different ways of talking about selling drugs.
Yeah, but you don't think that's stale?
I mean, he has switched it up since then. That's why he switched it up since then. I mean, now he's more angle based, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to be angle based, and he don't necessarily know who's gonna be going against
Right.
necessarily.
Well, see, that's just it. You figure in this one, I don't know the details behind how they have the whole thing set up, but you figure all of them preparing to write bars for the other person, for all three of them, right? So in that environment where they have written, ready to go, with somebody like Geechee, somebody like DNA, man, I feel like T-Top might almost be the underdog in this situation, even over Shotgun Suge.
You think so?
Just just with the fact that when DNA is able to write and just sit there and prepare for you, he's a hard one to beat.
But here's another.
DNA can be real tough.
That's true. But the other thing is, I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna put money on it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 1 round battles. Cause
Right,
it's supposed
right,
to be
right.
on BET. I'm sure they're not gonna have all these 3 round battles going down. So
I agree with that, and it'll likely be something going into a commercial break or coming back from it, almost like in place of the cipher, or
right,
maybe in lieu of the ciphers or with the cipher. But that's what it seems like.
exactly,
That'd be a
exactly,
logical setup.
exactly. But I think
But
that
even with that,
I think that
go ahead.
helps T Top if it's
Mm,
1 round. I think that helps T Top because
sheer
I
energy.
yeah, he could go back to just doing that drug talk if he wanted to. Like, yeah, that shit might be played out in the battle rap world, but this gonna be BT. They ain't necessarily
Right.
battle rap fans. It's gonna be brand new to them, and drug talk is what they want. Like, you feel me?
Very true. Very true. And somebody like DNA, he needs to heat up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if he can heat up in that one round in that type of atmosphere. So okay, I see where you're going with it.
Exactly. And if he don't go first, he can't rebuttal
Mm,
at all. Like,
mm-hmm.
you feel me? I mean, if he goes first, he can't rebuttal at all. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, if
And I
he
think the other piece is it depends upon, like you said, how they do it. If it's like going into commercial, or whatever, however that setup is going to have an impact. The other thing that's going to have an impact on it, if I can remember my damn thought. Oh, location. Where is the award show?
that was a good question. That is a good question. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
Okay.
That is a good question because I was thinking about that earlier.
Because these things don't tend to be in New York. They tend to be somewhere in the South, Atlanta type thing, or in LA. They don't tend to have
Yo,
too
if
many
it's in
BT
LA,
awards in
gosh,
Geechee.
Geechee, I got
Geechee.
Geechee. I changed my whole shit. I changed my whole shit. Fuck everything I just
Geechee for
said,
the,
nigga.
hey, Geechee for the win.
Yo, straight up and down, like, yo, this shit ain't even fair
that's
no more.
hey,
Like,
that's no, that's 25 in the bank.
this nigga,
Geechee.
this nigga, it's gonna be at the Staples Center, nigga. Like what, nigga?
Geechee.
Oh,
That's not
swear up,
fair.
nigga. All the homies coming, nigga. It's going
Yeah, yeah,
down,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. We
It's
deep.
going down,
We
nigga. We
deep.
barbecuing
Ooh,
outside,
for
cuz.
25. Come on, man. For 25.
I don't
Oh
know
yeah, everybody
what.
come through. We eating good.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's in Georgia. It's in
Oh,
Georgia.
okay, okay, okay. All right, I'm back to T top.
Right, right,
I'm back
right.
to T top. I flip flop.
You know, the South be moving, so they gonna be feeling all them references.
Yeah, man, exactly. Straight back to T top.
Heavy,
All right,
heavy. Let me get back into this next one though. So we got the hip hop award thing down. Let's talk about this lockdown card for tomorrow.
bet, bet.
Well, before I even get into the card, are you ordering this event?
I.
Message.
Yo, this
Message
nigga.
on the way.
Cousin Ty used to have that shit on his voicemail. That shit used to be funny as fuck to me. Hey, but I am ordering it. I'm gonna order it.
Okay.
I'm gonna order it, man. And
You are a real one for the culture.
man, I am. I am for the culture. You welcome, Smack. Because
Bruh.
goddamn, nigga, after all of this, and to be honest with you, even the last event that they didn't have a pay per view, it was some physical shit going on there, nigga. Like him and Tay Rock and Big Cannon got into it. And Tay Rock, I seen a blog with Tay Rock talking about if anybody touch him in the battle again, it's on type shit. I'm like, oh man, this ain't what we trying to. Oh my god. And then they got this New York versus Philly. It's gonna be a different type of energy in there. I just hope all these battles just go. My nigga, I hope all these battles end up happening.
So I'm gonna tell you like this. I do believe that this card will happen completely without any hiccups. They'll get through the whole thing, no issue.
I hope so. I hope so.
But
damn, I ain't gonna
but and you know nothing matters until after the blood, right?
Right.
I'm not getting this battle.
You
The last two, maybe even three. There's been something. I'm still waiting to hear John third. And you know I'm a John supporter, so I'm upset I didn't get to hear
some bullshit.
That third round.
This was making me
Still
mad.
waiting.
This was making me mad is that they booked the nigga again like 3 times after that. The nigga that ran off the stage and nigga he just battled franchise and the nigga walked off the stage and choked 3 times then.
I see that. I see hey, he keeps getting work.
This is crazy. like this nigga must be. I'm telling you, my nigga. This nigga gotta have like nigga something on Smack, my nigga. He got to like nigga.
You know
he gotta have
be?
a black file with Smack
they
name
always
in
talking.
it.
They always talking about the new ones that came on, signing them contracts. So maybe more than anything, he gotta uphold his end of the contract. So maybe Smack already paid him. It's like there's nothing left to pay. You just gotta show up. I don't know the man's paperwork, but that tends to be the way with the new ones, right?
That's the bad thing about them contracts, though, is that a nigga get his ass whooped and he already be booked for 2 more battles, and it's like, fuck, nigga, like, where's the rewards? Like, God, nigga, niggas don't get rewards for winning, and niggas lose and get bigger battles afterwards. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
So, Smack, they thinking they almost buying in bulk.
Right.
Get them deals for the low, and they get them in there for mad battles. But yeah, I can't put my 50 up for this card, man. And it's a hell of a lineup, man. We got JC versus Shotgun Suge. Man, you think about that one?
JC versus Shotgun Suge. I feel like JC, man, you gotta win this battle, dog. You can't let Suge come in there and bully you, my nigga, because that's the thing. Like, that's the word on you, is that you can't handle the physicality. Twerk had you up there kind of looking crazy, but this nigga Suge clearly don't rap better than JC. He can't let him that physicality take over and empower him over the stage and shit. He can't let that shit happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, but that balance you was talking about with JC and Twerk, yeah, he was just bumping him and knocking him. And it seemed like all JC was able to do was give him a high five on some little brother type shit, you know what I mean?
Man, even JC and Geechee, it looked bad for him. And Geechee wasn't even like bumping him and shit like Twerk was. But he was on him. But it still was it was different. Like, I don't know, man. That nigga.
He gonna have to tell somebody, don't touch me.
He gonna something. He gonna have to, just one time, my nigga. You up there? What that nigga Big K say? That nigga said the 6th graders mean mug you when you go past or some shit like.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Right.
You can't have that.
Like, yeah, you can't do that.
Middle school beef.
Right.
Middle school beef. But I agree with you. I think if it just came down to just straight bars and performance and all of that, it's gonna be JC for the win. Now, if he allows Suge to bully him, it can make it look like Suge won it right there. But when they have to rewatch it, it's okay. JC had more bars or whatever. But I think I'm on the same page with you on that one.
Yeah, man. That's how, like, if niggas want to know what I'm talking about, watch Suge versus Av. He had Av up there looking crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doing a
The next
jackhammer
one
and
they got up
everything.
there. What were you saying, brother?
Oh, yeah, did the jackhammer on him and everything. He was up there dancing on Av.
Oh yeah, he was wilding. He was
Right.
on one.
That
Suge, I
shit's.
don't know if he got his cardio up or what, but he do a lot more hopping around and jumping over people in the whole nine. He might be out there taking kickboxing on the low.
Man, that's a fact, man. These niggas, him and Twerk, for them to be so big, them niggas is kind of athletic. Like, for them to be jumping over each other and doing all them dunks and shit, my nigga. Low key.
Right,
Low key,
right.
they athletic for their
Athletic
size.
without even trying. They like really out of shape Zions.
Right.
Zion Williamson, yeah.
Facts.
Now let's talk about this DNA and Bill Collector.
Oh, man. Did you see this face off?
I did not, man. I did not.
Oh, man.
That's on the app, right?
It might, see, I don't know. They drop the face offs on the app and then they'll drop them on the YouTube like the day after usually. So I don't know if it's up yet
Got
though.
you.
But
Okay.
but yeah, this shit, it was funny, my nigga. I don't know what was going on. Them two niggas was funny going back and forth. DNA won the face off. Let me just put it like this. At one point, Bill Collector was laying on the floor under the table. Like, I don't understand why, my nigga.
What?
I don't know what the fuck was going on. Niggas was pulling
Oh,
out Cash App cards and the shit, trying to force niggas to give him dap. The shit got weird, my nigga.
Okay. As soon as I'm off this, I'm hopping on YouTube to see what that one looks like.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Do you think Bill Collector has a chance in this one?
I do. Like,
Really?
I do. Because, man, it's the Philly, like the Philly and the Philly flow that they like. Bill Collector fits so well with that. I think he's going to get a lot of hype from the audience. But at the end of the day, though, I don't think it's going to be enough. But
Okay.
I think he's gonna make it a good battle. But
Okay.
well, let me put it like this. I think it's gonna make it a close battle. I don't necessarily know if it's gonna be good, like rewatchable between these
Got
two
you.
niggas, man. This
I'm
might
with you on that.
this might actually be the bathroom break. Go get you something to eat battle on the 50. I'm not gonna hold you.
Because I'm taking DNA. Like I said, I asked you the question. I posed the question as if Bill Collector doesn't even have a chance. So, and when I look at the next battle, I'm feeling the same way when it comes to K Shine and Reed Dollars.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap. Like, I'm all the way with you on that. Reed Dollars does not have a chance in hell. Like, all in his backyard, nigga. K Shine about to take a piss and a shit all back there. Like, nigga, he don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, just straight.
The disrespect.
The crazy thing is that how I know he is that I seen they face off too. It was mad respectful. K Shine was mad quiet, mad humble. My nigga, nigga, that's all a game. My nigga, that nigga about to turn into a totally different person on stage. My nigga, Reed, don't let this nigga fool you. Like, don't let this nigga fool you. My nigga, that's a trap. That is a straight
Don't
trap.
fall for the okie doke.
Right, nigga, that's a trap. That nigga was all like, yeah, man, I respect him. It was all they was giving niggas giving each other compliments back to back, and I'm like, all right, K Shine, nigga, I see what you doing, my nigga. You not fooling niggas, my nigga. Hate when niggas do this shit. You about to try to take this nigga Reed head off.
And I believe he will be successful in doing so.
Facts.
K Shine, I'm telling you right now, my two favorite battle rappers, K Shine, John and Don.
Okay,
Always been that way.
I respect
Always
it.
been that way. And I'm saying like, for me, those two, because they've always been like the underdog every time they stepped into the arena.
Facts.
Everybody fucks with Lux. Everybody loves Lux. Moog legends, right? But for those two, they always was the underdog. And I just think about K Shine yelling behind Rex, and then he finally just started rapping, and he just started killing. Like, he's been on a tear. Him and DNA and NWX has been on a tear.
Facts, especially lately. Like, yeah, even on some other shit.
And it even got sour for a minute. It started to get stale, started to feel a little repetitive. But I think the best thing that happened to that was the gun titles. Like, that made it pop again.
Right. The gun titles, and then him and NWX, him cooking up with DNA and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a fact. This nigga, matter of fact, nigga, that shit reminded me. K-Shine done already killed the Philly legend, nigga. E. Ness, he put that boy in a box.
Oh man, Ness was on his way back with some cheesecake, taking
My
a long
nigga.
walk. Taking
That
a
nigga
long
put
walk.
that nigga in a box, man. I'm like, oh man.
I didn't understand it. I was just, man, how are you rapping that way? Talking about Ness, like, what are you? Oh boy, it's about to be a long night.
Bruh, that that nigga rapping the same way he was rapping and making the band. Like his style has not changed, my nigga. Like that's what's crazy. Like that's that Philly flow. That's that Philly flow though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you right. That's that Philly. That Philly. They all sound like that.
That shit
But I
crazy.
can't knock them though, man. 'Cause come on, man. But I see what you're saying. Because when they was say prop, being sequel, like it was popping, freeway popping. But
Facts.
you right though. It's hard for them to switch that up. It seems like.
That's a fact. Nah, that Philly flow, nigga. If you wanna, if you ever just wanna laugh one day, go watch E Ness versus Bill Collector, nigga. Yo.
I didn't realize they was making battle rap comedies.
Oh man, nigga, that battle is hilarious. And it's not it's lyrically it's not bad either, but that battle is funny. It's a funny back and
Okay.
forth battle.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to check it. So the next one, man, they got some giants, man. Calico, New Jersey Twerk.
Oh man.
This is when the car starts getting real, man.
Yeah,
Like,
this is when it starts getting like all the rest of them was kind of easy picks for me. This one right here though, it's like
yeah, man.
the hard part about it is the last time I seen Kyle wasn't that great. Like, but when I seen him against Ill Will though, that Kyle was fire. If that Kyle shows up, this might be a classic, and I don't even like saying that. But if that Kyle shows up and if Twerk bring all 3 rounds and don't be writing in the parking lot before the fucking show starts, like nigga, this motherfucker might be a classic. Like, but
Man,
that,
this Twerk be in the parking lot, pen and pad.
bruh, like I'm not even bullshitting with you. This is words coming from his own mouth. Like the nigga be finishing some of his rounds the day of the battle, the day before the battle. That's how. Not even just him. I'm not even trying to put it on just him. A lot of these niggas be having months to
That's how they do.
prepare, and then they procrastinate, and then that's why these niggas be up there looking crazy, choking and shit. Drinking water 844 times, nigga. Niggas knowing goddamn well they ain't thirsty, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't fooling nobody.
You ain't that thirsty.
Right. Alright, but yeah, man. But yeah, at the end of the day though, if it comes down to it, my nigga, I got Twerk 2-1. Like, I got Twerk 2-1. Alright, when it comes down to the lyrics, there's not a lot of niggas in the game, if any, writing on the level as Twerk. Maybe like Nitty. Like nigga, it's only a couple.
Yeah.
That's the only nigga that came to mind right now was Nitty.
You know what? That's a really good point. And a lot of people won't think about it, but that's a great comparison because the two of them write great schemes and great bars, but their setups they catch you off guard.
Facts.
And Twerk is a little more loud with his off guard piece, but Rum is the same way. They both write really well, and that's is like you don't expect it. It's like, oh, okay, I hear it, or I got to catch that later, sort of thing.
Right. Exactly. But that's yeah, and that's what kind of separates them though. Twerk is because Twerk is so big basically, and his voice projects so well, and it's like yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like this nigga, like he got the shotgun sugar effect, and this nigga is rapping very well at the same time. Like that shit,
Yeah,
it's a crazy combo.
Suge on steroids.
Facts,
But I'm
facts.
with you. I do like Twerk over Calico, and I don't know if it's just me being in. You know what? When I really think about it, man, I haven't seen too many Calico battles. I haven't watched a lot of Calico battles, but the
Okay.
ones that I have watched, he was there. You know what I mean? Like I don't have too many Calico memories where I'm like, yo, that Calico bar was crazy. or that Calico moment was crazy, short of him against Lux, and nothing that he did is me thinking that was crazy, except for him saying, "I'm killing you."
Wait, you seen him? You seen him cook Hitman in that one rounder on that Snoop Dogg league?
Oh man, I forgot about the Snoop league.
That nigga cooked that nigga in the one rounder. What did he say? That nigga said, "Oh damn." That nigga said, "You took your first half and went on Instagram and started snapping pictures. I went to Humboldt County and flipped a package with it or some shit." That nigga went off on Hitman, man.
Yeah, Hitman. Okay, Hitman. He couldn't have his tag team partner up there with him, though, man. That's why he couldn't get that one.
Show out, couldn't show out.
Yeah, he didn't have Baby Bro with him. That's what that was about. That threw off his whole energy.
That's a fact.
Well, okay, so I'm assuming this is like the co-main event, Tay Rock versus Geechee Gotti.
Oh man, shit just kind of like when this battle first was announced, it was like this shit was gonna be crazy, and I didn't know who to go for really. But like after that rumble, like I don't know if you've been hearing the word, but like basically the word in the battle rap community is while Cave Gang and all the rest of the Tay Rock homeboys was fighting when the rumble happened with Mook and shit, that Tay Rock was holding the door.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, so that's
So
and that's kind of why he jumped in
there?
this super tough bag all of a sudden. You feel me? And why he doing this now? Because that's kind of the image on him. And I think like you just gave Geechee a mean angle. Like that shit gonna look crazy if Geechee start talking away to you.
Geechee's gonna talk away to him.
Yeah, he is. But the same, but at that same point though, I think that like just looking at his interviews, like that shit really bothered the nigga. Like it really bothers Tay Rock. You could tell. Like you could tell it all over him. Like so he's either gonna turn that energy into some great rhyming, or I just hope the shit don't go left. Like I really hope it don't go left. Cause it just seemed like when you tell a nigga, yo, if you touch me, nigga, see what happened. Like you basically giving like niggas gonna want to fucking test you now. Like at the end of the day, like you opening the door for that, my nigga, and it's not necessary. You don't gotta do that, my nigga, because like if niggas wanted to touch you, my nigga, they gonna do it. Like you don't gotta do that, like cause you inviting niggas now. That's what you doing. But
let me ask you this question. Is Tay Rock, is he still able to stand alone? Or does he need the wave pushing him? Because I feel like this might almost be like a must-win battle for Tay Rock. I feel like he's at a point now where there's something he has to prove. Because for the longest time, the talk was, and kind of proving that it's gas. The gun bars was gas, the crowd was gas, Mac was backing you. It was a lot of fuel.
See, but the crazy thing is that it's crazy that you asked that because I feel like Surf jumped on Rock's wave. Like when Surf was on the decline and joined gun titles, and that's what got Surf back hot. Because Surf was choking all over the fucking place looking crazy. And Tay Rock had URL on his back pretty much. Like, nigga, for like a whole fucking... He was holding it down when all the vets was fucking bullshitting.
Now, when you say holding it down, I hear you. But when we were talking, I'm thinking... I recall talking to you about Tay Rock. And I'm like, what he's saying is cool. But... it's not as cool as it looks on TV.
Oh yeah,
like they're making this look really good.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Tay Rock during that run, it was a whole lot of gas. Yeah, I'm not denying that at all. It was a whole lot of gas during that run, but he was regardless whether you felt like he was winning those battles or not. He became the face of URL for like a good year or two. You feel me?
Agreed.
Like, so that's what I mean by, I think him joining up with Surf actually helped Surf out, like, in a way.
Okay, so here's where I'm at with it, though. I'm still feeling as if this is a must-win for him, because when they did join, think about those those gun title schemes. That wrestling scheme, that car scheme, bro, that was
Crazy.
not Tay Rock.
It wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't. But and I will say this though, since Tay Rock has been with Surf, Tay Rock's bars have gotten a lot better, nigga. A lot
Okay,
better. Like he's not really rapping like he was in that gas era no more. I do feel
okay, so
like his
still
bars
sharp
has
and
got a
still
lot
out.
better. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
but nah, but yeah, I agree with you though. Those schemes and shit definitely wasn't him at that point. Hell nah. That shit was definitely Surf.
and you take Geechee on the other hand, who don't need no help with no schemes.
Right. Right.
He
Like
gonna talk that real.
all day to you. Like
Listen, hey, you look at Geechee, you know his fingernails dirty.
right, exactly. Exactly. Not even that, but I was talking to Quest on the Polo because he was talking about how it was crazy. He was talking about how Geechee was calling him out at one point. And he was like, and then he was like, he probably can't get that battle now. And I started laughing at the nigga
Oh,
like, like nigga,
yeah,
hell nah.
yeah, I think you might have missed that one.
Yeah, bro, it might be a wrap for that one, Quest. You should have probably took that nigga. You probably should have jumped on that. You would have
Man,
had a
can't be
nigga
turning
under
them
your belt.
opportunities down.
Oh
Come
man,
on, Maxwell.
facts.
So who you got? If you had to call it, who you taking?
If I gotta call it, man, I gotta get you 2-1. I'm gonna go get you 2-1. I gotta go. I gotta
Debatable,
go.
possibly
You said what?
off of just maybe a debatable off of a crowd reaction.
Yeah, I think it. I think Rock's gonna get at least one of those rounds.
Okay,
Probably. I think he's. Yeah, I think he's gonna end up getting one of those rounds. But I think at the end of the day, Geechee's just gonna be too much for him. Geechee not gonna play.
okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna move on to this last one. This is when we look at every matchup. I'm gonna tell you these are the two out of every MC on the card. These are probably the two that I want to see the least.
Facts. You took the words right out of my mouth, nigga. Like this is. I was gonna go as far as saying this is the worst battle on the card.
And because the other battles have rappers that I actually care about. No disrespect in the sense of I want to hear what they have to say. I want to see what they're gonna come up with. With this one, I feel like I know exactly what to expect.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance. Well, I feel like there's a good chance that both of these niggas end up getting booed at the end of the day, especially if they go last. Especially if they go last. Like, the crowd's gonna be
Ooh,
restless at that point, man, and
yeah, yeah,
they not gonna be trying to hear all these fucking run-on sentences that these niggas gonna be trying to be on, man. Like, this nigga,
yeah.
Arsenal. My thing about Arsenal, like, I fuck with him. He can rap. I actually like Arsenal better on beats because I think he raps well over tracks. Like, it's dope. And I think that when he raps in battle rap, sometimes he thinks he's rapping over tracks because that nigga don't be rhyming shit about his opponent. Like, and when he do, it be fucking just straight disrespect bars. There don't be nothing clever about the shit to me. Like, he's either
I
just
see where
being
you're going with that.
disrespectful or he's belittling you, but it's not clever. He's just like straightforward, straight to it. And I get it. There's a lane for that, but I just don't prefer that. I prefer a nigga that's actually saying something. So, I mean,
I'm with you.
and to say that,
It's that.
go,
It's
go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say to say that I got cast 2-1, but
Oh
go ahead.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, I got cast 2-1.
What?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
you
I
was
went all the
talking
way there
about?
with it.
Wow.
I went all the
Wow.
way
Yeah,
there with it.
that threw me.
Yeah,
Wow. Then you really have no just you really think Arsenal's about to lay all the eggs.
man. I think he's
That
gonna be very disrespectful and he's gonna try to push all of Cassidy's buttons. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Like, if he tries, like, I think he's gonna try. I think he's gonna end up taking Cassidy off of his game. Like, if he succeeds in that, then it might end up getting bad for Cass up there. But
now,
if they
if
just keep
Cassidy
it rap,
falls for that, yeah. But if Cassidy falls for that, fuck your daughter, fuck your wife. Fuck, if he falls for that, then he deserves to lose.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Because the other thing you were saying about how Arsenal made rap like he's forgetting he's battling, it's almost like that Sway in the Morning freestyle rap.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And but the thing about Cass is that like his face offs and his interviews and shit, like if he could somehow transfer that energy from there into these battles somehow, like nigga, that nigga could be fire. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Hey,
That nigga
only
Cass
only
could be
thing
fire.
about that, man, it don't work like that. My man cannot get
That's
out of
a
these
fact.
2001 larceny bars,
That shit
man.
is
You can't
crazy.
get out that flow.
That nigga finna show up in a throwback, man. This shit is crazy.
Oh, this guy.
Yo,
And
but
but here's the thing too. Let's not forget, he is at home,
that's a
right?
fact.
So
But
we know.
but do niggas in Cass home respect
Okay,
Cass like
okay.
that? Do they? Like I don't even want to say it, but do they? Like I don't
Right,
know.
right, right.
That nigga Gilly was talking crazy to that man, and he might be there. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like Arsenal, the type of nigga that'll bring Gilly out. That's the type of shit I'm afraid of. Like him
Yeah.
doing shit like that, cause that's gonna throw Cass all the way off.
And he has the power to do it. He has the means to
Right.
make it happen.
That's why I'm
Yeah, he has the
like,
means to make it happen.
nigga, cause I'm like, but you see, like Reed get that. I know for a fact Reed get that home court advantage, but it still don't matter for Reed. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah,
K-Shine gonna fight right through all that shit. I'm not even sure that Cass is gonna get that like that. Like I'm
yeah.
not.
Okay. And you're right about Shine. Because Shine, he went everywhere in battle, so that don't bother him. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I see what you're saying because it's not really. This is not his crowd. I don't believe, short of man. I mean, I don't know. They may have been listening to Cassidy, but Cassidy didn't stick. There's not a lot of Cassidy bars that people can recite. They can recite R. Kelly singing the hook, but they can't really recite too many of Cassidy's bars.
But you know what? I think if you talking about mainstream like CD bars, I agree. But if you talking about like if he starts spitting those bars that he spit versus Freeway, the crowd will recite it with him. Like facts. Like he could get a couple of those
Yeah,
off. He could get a couple of those
yeah,
off and the crowd would go crazy. Like
yeah.
let that nigga. Matter of fact, he did it before. Didn't he bring back the was that against Disaster? I think he did the damn that drive by wave my watch behind him and they pulled over thinking that the cops behind him. Like
Yeah,
I
I
could
remember that.
yeah,
I
you
don't
feel
remember who
me?
it was against, but I do remember that bar.
And the crowd said it with him. The crowd
But
said it
maybe he
with him.
will get a little love in Philly, man. At the very least, he should have enough pull to get his boys in the building to make Arsenal at least a little bit, uncomfortable. We know how Arsenal going to start its round, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like we
how you
all,
always do. Right. Right. Once
so we
again
know
I'm
we're
here,
going.
nigga. Like
Yeah,
we get
so we
straight
know how
to it.
that's going to start.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
he
about
might
how
he
you
might
react to it.
even bump him on that. Like he might even bump him on that. Like that's the cold part about it. Like he might even do that.
Man, for at least, man. So let me ask you this one too. So you said you got Cassidy. You know what? I really do not care for Arsenal. So I got Cassidy, bro. I got Cassidy. I'm gonna just say 30.
Yeah, chicken gang. You say 30?
Take 30, man.
Wow, you went all the way
Straight up,
there with it, yo,
straight up. And I hope he pull out nothing but nostalgia bars.
yo, yo. You the chicken gang admin now, nigga. You chicken gang general. All of a sudden, nigga.
Listen, bro. Hey, but vegan wings, you heard?
You said vegan wings. Hell
Vegan
nah.
wing gang.
Hell nah. I'm cool on that,
But
man. I
yeah,
need some
man.
meat.
Listen, we're gonna have
Pause.
to talk about it. We're gonna touch back on it because pause. We're gonna touch back on it, but I'm sure it's gonna be us coming back to this and saying, yeah, we was right about Gilly. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Hey, Gilly, man, don't do this. Like, don't interfere in these grown men's battles, man. Like, let these niggas get their shit off, man. Don't come
Let
in
them
here.
rap. Let them
pushing
rap.
your weight around.
They gotta
man.
get through this one.
Oh,
right now. They gotta get through this one before I order another one. Because right now I'm in the mindset. I'm not ordering any more events until it's a quiet room where it's just nothing but the rappers.
Man.
Or the small room, I should say.
Man, it's gonna eventually have to get to that at some point because this shit is getting crazy. Niggas' entourages is starting to get dunked on and shit. Like, this shit is why, like, the niggas' entourages ain't even safe no more.
It's too much. And I do want to say, like, listen, I'm glad that they out here. They got all the different means of getting their paper. Live events, stream, pay-per-view. But I do wish they would just consolidate that joint as far as the pay-per-view and the actual app. Bruh. If I pay monthly for the app, I should not be paying for a pay-per-view or vice versa. If I pay for that pay-per-view for $50, then I should get that app for a couple months. Like, brother, they have less content than something, say, like WWE, but they charging way more.
That's a fact. WWE keep hitting me up talking about just subscribe back and you'll get the pay-per-view this Sunday and shit like that. Like, yo.
For like $10.
Facts.
Like, they give you all that. But think about all the content that they have versus battle rap.
Crazy. I might even go hold you.
How much?
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
How much they asking for it, though. I flipped it on this morning. I said, man, let me see how much they want for this pay-per-view, thinking they would want $35. I get to it, like, fuck, is Mayweather rapping? Is this a Pacquiao fight? They want 50.
Yeah, they not
Can't
playing,
do it.
man. Yeah. Smack not giving niggas no deals. Except for $5 off if you order early. Yo, Smack. That early pigeon special, yo, you gotta chill with that pigeon. You gotta chill with that pigeon, Smack.
Yeah, that is straight pro. You can't be feeding us that shit, Smack.
You gotta chill, man. Like, if you gonna call it a bird, at least make it a bird, my nigga. Don't come with these pigeons and shit, my nigga. You gotta leave that shit alone.
This is how I'm gonna sign off on this one, too, man, because I'm about to get up off this one. But listen, I'm gonna just ask Smack and stop pocket checking us like you should, homie.
Please, Smack. Shit is nuts, man. Shit is nuts. Alright, man. We out, man. My Cousin Them podcast. Peace, Cuzzos.
Peace, man. Go.
One.